It started like a profession and became like a passion. And now it's everything. I have to live up to the expectations, I have to live up to my own expectations. So each day is a discovery. Coke Studio, MTV joining hands in India and redefining it in a way. It's nice to see musicians coming up. You can see a great guitarist, you can see a great drummer, you can see the attitude change. It's not just playing underground anymore. I'm feeling good that I've played with all these beautiful people, this band and these songs we've done. I don't know how to judge it. I hope people like it.
Tell us more about the happiness songs that you have.
Actually, well, I was given a brief from this gentleman saying that you should be happy. Coke is all about happiness, and I was wanting to do a song that celebrates being a mother, and two different communities. You have a Buddhist community, you have a Islamic community, you have Indian community. So it's a combination of that and going beyond man-made. And so if you watch that song, Zaria, I think which was beautifully written by Prasoon Joshi, it has that emotion I feel. I think we kind of captured that and transcending that little more that we don't have as human beings and going beyond that, defining, celebrating the defining role of a mother. And probably get Prasoon to speak about more. He's interpreted really beautifully.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prasoon Joshi.
First of all, this song made me come back to AR studio again, and after a long time, and I was waiting for that. So I think that's a divine intervention through beverage, which happened, and so we got to work again and cherish every moment I spend in Panchakam. So that's I look forward to. The Coke Studio, since I have been someone who's been associated and eventually with the brand here in this country for a long time. I think this Coke Studio is a great idea, especially in today's time, जहाँ पर शहरों का म्यूजिक, गांव का म्यूजिक, छोटे का म्यूजिक, बड़े का म्यूजिक, कुछ ऐसा होता जा रहा है कि शायद म्यूजिक ही कमरों में, खानों में बढ़ता जा रहा है. कहीं ऐसा होता जा रहा है कि गरीब का म्यूजिक और अमीर का म्यूजिक भी अलग होता जा रहा है. तो एक ऐसी जरूरत सी है कहीं कि ये दीवारें गिरा के कम से कम म्यूजिक तो साथ आ जाए. दुनिया तो साथ में आएगी, पहले म्यूजिक साथ में आ जाए, कहीं म्यूजिक भी अलग ना हो जाए लोगों. सो आई थिंक इट्स अ ग्रेट आइडिया दैट सारी दीवारें हटा के व्हाट द ब्रांड इज ट्राइंग टू डू और व्हाट कोक स्टूडियो इज ट्राइंग टू डू इज गेटिंग पीपल टुगेदर एंड एटलीस्ट वहां सरहद नहीं है. वहां पे आपको नहीं लगता कि ये हिंदू था या मुसलमान था या शहर से था कि गांव से था. सो दैट्स व्हाट this studio, Coke Studio is all about, and two songs which I have, which AR has wrote me and I have written, are both very, very privileged songs. So Zaria is basically, if you hear the lyrics and you working on it in the studio, and he instantly said that this is exactly what we should do. Is basically we are just mediums. This song is saying, "Tu Zaria, main Zaria." और उसकी कृपा दरिया दरिया. तू जरिया, मैं जरिया, और उसकी कृपा दरिया दरिया. अखियां निर्मल, दुनिया निर्मल. Your eyes are clean, the world is beautiful. अखियां निर्मल, दुनिया निर्मल. छलका छलका छल 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 छल. तू जरिया, मैं जरिया, और उसकी कृपा दरिया.
That's brilliant. And I'm sure Coke Studio and MTV Season 2. Well, now I'd like to invite on stage the Coca-Cola Happiness Ambassadors, the young and the dynamic trio, Alia Bhatt, Varun, Dhawan, and Sidhartha Malhotra. On stage, please. Also, I'd like to invite on stage. A powerhouse of a singer, Mr. Sukhwinder Singh. I request all the dignitaries to please stand up for a photo op. Well, it's now time to officially launch Season 3 of Coke Studio at MTV. Let's hear it, guys. Come on! Alright guys, I'll request Alia, Varun and Sidhartha to say a few words.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for having us here. Thank you, Coca-Cola. Well, I think it's a great endeavor. We've all seen season 1 and 2. Very excited to see season 3. I think it gives us a chance to get access to traditional musical heritage that India has. All thanks to all the talented people here on stage. Big fan of Malari. So great. Looking forward to this next track. And yeah, as I said, I think all of us are pretty confused what kind of music we like in the future. I think we don't have the access or the know-how to that what kind of instruments that they can play or what kind of sounds that we have in India in our country. So I think through Coke Studio, it gives us a great chance to enjoy music like this. And yeah, looking forward to season 3. Thank you guys.
Firstly, congratulations Coke Studio, MTV and Coca-Cola for launching season 3. Like Sidhartha said, we're really excited to see what season 3 is going to be all about. And you know, right now when you're watching the videos, I just felt like I was like at a mini concert. Just so many different artists getting to play, and we don't have to go and actually, we don't have the access to so many concerts, but here we just watch it on TV. So, and that's really great. And you know, the collaboration of the regional artists and the artists in the city and giving people a platform to sing and kind of show us their talent is really great. So I'm very excited for season 3. Congratulations.
Alright, last but certainly not the least, Varun.
Hi everyone, thank you for being here and inviting us. I think something what Prasoon Sahab said early on was that music is something, it doesn't matter शहर का संगीत हो या गांव का संगीत हो या हिंदू हो या मुसलमान हो या कोई भी culture हो, music is something which gets you together. And this is something I've heard somewhere कि जो हमारे देश में हर 4 किलोमीटर पे या हर 6 किलोमीटर पे भाषा बदलती है, the language changes. So but music is something that you can enjoy wherever you are in the country.
Do you feel that usage of different language words, mixing out different languages is kind of spoiling the beauty of it? What do you have to say?
No, as far as you do not play with the structure and sanctity of it. There is a certain, that's very easy said than done, because difficult to understand where you are playing with the sanctity, where you are tampering with it. But a little bit of influence from other languages is never bad. But if you start destroying the original, the original form of it, then you have to be careful. So I think we should welcome the change, but we should know where to draw a line. I think that's very instinctive for people who practice art, craft, where to know where they are sort of destroying the sanctity. When AR would be able to talk about music, I mean, he's a master there, and how probably he saves the sanctity of the music, where various influences in his music we have seen the world, but still there is a soul which I can sense he's always protecting. So I think that's what a language also is, and in every art form we got to do that.
Alright, thank you so very much. Do we have somebody else with a question?
Yeah. My question is for Rahman, sir. A lot of things are being said about singers asking for royalty from music companies. What do you have to say about that?
Alright, I'd like to interrupt you here. Can we please stick to questions that are only and only about folk studio?
You're all singers, right?
They absolutely deserve it.
Okay, my question is for anyone and everyone on stage. We saw Rahman's song, we saw Ram's song, we saw Kunjan's song playing, and we saw all of you all tapping your feet, moving your hands. Since all of you assimilated together on stage because you guys record separately, I want to know what you want to say to each other now that you're in front of each other, because we were seeing you tap your feet and all of that. So when you hear Rahman's music singing Sulaiman, what do you want to say next? Because why do you sit next to him? You did a great job, or I'm really jealous how you did that. What do you want to say to each other?
Actually, more than jealousy, it's admiration, and we share mutual admiration for each other. Everybody has their own uniqueness, and everybody expresses their uniqueness through a medium. And whenever we meet like friends or brothers, and we actually, more than anything, we start discussing. Like I was asking him, that continuing instrument, what is it all about, and what do you do with it? So, it's more about camaraderie rather than, hey man, you got that, I should get that better than you. And, it's not like that. We've been in the industry for enough time now. The first thing, when Rahman just walked in the stage, he said, it sounds really nice, it's just attractive. And as soon as we finished, as soon as we watched Zaria, I was like, wow, it's really beautiful. It brings a lot of peace. And so yeah, it's not like we have. It comes from the heart. It's very natural. As a musician, as a composer, we like something. You put your heart out.
All right. Anybody else? Yeah.
My question is for every one of you. Firstly, congratulations. You did an amazing job, and everyone here loves folks to be on that. So my question is that Manade, who is very popular singer, is keeping London from a long time now. So what do you have to comment about it? Just one reaction.
I think we've said enough. That section has been very quiet for very long.
What's the question?
It's just that Manade ji is unwell.
It's sad to know that. We love him immensely. In fact, even last season we tried to see if we could work with him on Coke Studio. But given his health condition, we couldn't. So we wish him good health, and we are all big fans.
All right, thank you very much.
रहमान साहब, आपसे जानना चाहूँगा जिस तरीके के गाने पहले बनते थे या जिस तरीके के गाने पहले हुआ करते थे, वो एवरग्रीन सॉन्ग हुआ करते थे. लेकिन आजकल जो देखता हूँ म्यूजिक जो आ रहा है, वो 3 महीने का म्यूजिक होता है, उसके बाद गायब हो जाता है. इस म्यूजिक के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है?
I think there's both kind of music exists. Even now, I think there's some evergreen songs coming from every composer. There's also stuff which is necessary for commercial values. And so we can't pigeonhole, like today nothing comes and those kinds of things. And people are working hard, passionately. But I just, it's such a great time to be in the industry because so everything has come to age. People are knowledgeable now. They're knowing what they're doing. And not one time I felt like, oh, what's that? And everything seems to be so competent. Like it's up there. Each one of us can appreciate. It's like a garden. There's rose, there's jasmine, there's all kinds of stuff. So you enjoy the whole garden, not just one. That's a great thing I felt about this whole season.
प्रसून जी आपसे भी थोड़ा जानना चाह रहा था कि जिस तरीके से आपने भी शब्दों का ज्ञान के बारे में बताया, तो वही बॉलीवुड में आजकल ऐसे शब्द इस्तेमाल किए जाते हैं जो कि काफी उटपटांग टाइप होते हैं, तो आप एज ए लेखक आप किस तरीके से देखते हैं इस शब्दों को?
आपसे पहले भी कहा कि जो भाषा है उसकी गरिमा जो बनाए रखनी चाहिए, क्योंकि भाषा जो है बहुत से लोगों की मेहनत से बनती है, छोटी छोटी चीज़ें बारीकियों से बनती है। तो हमारी सबकी जिम्मेदारी होती है कि उसके साथ खिलवाड़ न करें। अगर उसको अच्छा नहीं बना सकते तो उसे बिगाड़े तो नहीं कम से कम।
Alright, we have a gentleman here.
I have a question, Papon, if you don't mind. You were a musician before in Coke Studio. Now you're a producer. What's different for you now? Like from before, you were still a big part of Coke Studio. Now you've become something bigger, if that's possible. How does it feel for you?
It's big to be sitting in such a lineup, but it's not big to make a song, because I've been making a song since my childhood. You give me a guitar or a tabla. It's like jamming. So I've just got to, as you saw how it's recorded, as how the process you saw. I went through a process and it's kind of divided up things for me. But I'm still a singer. I still jam. I still am the same. I think it's not. It's changed that way.
You sing. You play instruments, not just one, but many of them. You even act a little bit. Is there anything else you do? Like some secret art that we don't know yet? Something in the bag?
He cooks really well.
So maybe a master chef episode or something?
I cook.
He organizes great parties.
He also designs homes, and I can tell you some more later. Clothes. This is by me. This jacket.
He owns Guwahati in a way. No, okay, sorry, my bad.
One more real quick. You come from a family of musicians, right, from a very young age. Now, does that, I'm sure that makes a big difference, but could you tell us something about how that makes a difference to come from parents who are musicians, to have music in your life since 1 to 15, 18 years old? How does that impact?
I think it works both ways. It helps you because whenever you need some support, some guidance, you can call your father and like, Papa, this is what do I do? It also works bad because there's so much high expectations from you. Even when you're a child, people are like, "ठीक है, गाता है, गाना ही पड़ेगा, बाप माँ के बड़े से." So it was always a difficult thing to figure out if it was me, the music hit me, or if because I'm their son. So that both sides work.
All right, we have time for just 2 more questions. Anybody? Anyone?
Thank you.
All right. Okay, we have, I'm assuming there are no more questions, so I'm going to move on. We have another surprise in store for all of you, a song that is specially here for Independence Day, but I'm not going to...
He's Without Fear, that poem. And he said that I want to use this poem. Can we do something with it? And I went through the lyrics of it again and again, and as a poet you feel you shouldn't tamper with somebody's great piece of work. I mean, you shouldn't write it. So, you should not try and translate it. So all I said I will try and attempt doing my version of it, and we should keep the original the way it is. So original is kept the way it is, and then I have written my version of it. And the thing is that's in front of you to see if you like it or not.
I was practicing great poetry with my voice in Bengali.
Wow, that must have been a task. Tell us about that. How did you manage to sing a whole song in Bengali?
I think when I did the scratch, it took me like 3 hours to get every pronunciation correct. And I wanted to try my best. And so it starts with Bengali, goes to Hindi, then it goes to a mess.
Alright, just one question that's lingering in my mind. Do you ever feel nervous? Or do you feel nervous at all anymore? Is it? Alright, great. Okay.
What you wanted to just recite a few lines at this recital?
Sure, please.
The song is called जगाओ मेरे देश को. मन में भय की बूंद भी ना हो, माथा ऊंचा लहराए, ज्ञान मुक्त आजाद ले सांसें, धरती बट ना पाए, सच की कोख से शब्द जन्म ले, सच की कोख से शब्द जन्म ले, कर्म की धारा कलकल, बौने रेगिस्तान चीर दे, नदी विचार की छलछल, चौड़ा सीना हो अभिमान का, ना हो टुकड़े टुकड़े, भाव सुरीले बंदिश में हो और सुरीले मुखड़े। प्रहार प्रहार करो, फिर प्रहार करो, जगाओ मेरे देश को।